thì Tết. Chưa có điện.
What's up, everybody? This is me, Vincent Sung, the Wandering Warrior, and today I'm with Vietnamese Historical Archery. So, if you don't mind, introduce yourself to the world.
Hi everyone, my name is Dũng, Dương Việt Dũng. I'm a Vietnamese archer. I've been practicing this art since around 2018 up until now, so about 7 years. So our main focus for the group is traditional archery. That is included not only Vietnamese archery, but also the Chinese archery, the Middle East archery, Japanese style, or even some Western style like English longbow. We also do that as well. And our main goal here is to try to relearn the old art and try to experience archery and ancient martial art as its purest form, that as pure as we can get.
I noticed the very distinctive clothing you guys are wearing, this kind of apparel. Can you tell me more about it?
So what I'm wearing here is a traditional Vietnamese cross collar. Yeah, cross collar robe. So you can see here the two color it cross. Yeah. So this used to be the traditional, almost like daily wear for the Vietnamese people up until the Nguyễn the Dynasty era. That is till the late 19th century. And after that, the clothing just got westernized.
Because of French occupation.
Yeah, French occupation and that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But this kind of clothing now, actually there's a big trend in Vietnam right now to revive the old clothing. And since we are lean heavy into the historical and cultural side of the art, so we figure that our uniform would be the old clothing.
The thing is, we have a lot of written records, but nowadays the researchers are too lazy to read them.
Is it because it's all in the characters?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the whistling.
Yeah. Most of them officially are written in classical Chinese. And all of the grammars are different from the modern Chinese. The official written text of the old Vietnamese are classical Chinese. So for the thing that we are doing right now, like being able to learn or read, or not just read but comprehend the actual meaning of the old Chinese text is a must.
Yeah.
And you cannot go around it. There's no faster way around it. But also, like after you look at the old Vietnamese text, you can look at the old Chinese text, the old even the Korean and Japanese. Some of them, they still have the tactic or the description for the weapons. That is kind of similar to what we have in Vietnam. But also, like since in Vietnam we are kind of a mixture between the Eastern Asia style, also the Southeastern style, which have a lot of similarity with the Thai people or the Khmer. And our weapon is mix of both, so we can look into both directions.
Yes.
And try to figure out like how we actually use those artifacts that we are still having right now.
But just imagine, like we have all kinds of tools to deal with different kind of people. That's why we have so many things.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at Vietnamese military history, I find, although you are hammered from multiple directions from many enemies, but at the same time, you have multiple sources of martial technology to draw from. Like, it seems like most of Southeast Asia would not have a very strong horse archery capability, but Vietnam stands out in having a horse archery. But at the same time, when you're facing, say, even stronger horse archery, there are certain sort of jungle guerrilla tactics and those fighting methods that they are not used to. Right? And I think that speaks to the versatility and the necessity, but also the willingness of the nation of people to pick up whatever is useful, make it theirs, and get rid of them.
So I think that mentality kind of passed on to even in the modern day Vietnamese military. Kind of like willing to learn or adopt the weapons or tactics from various partners around the world. Even back in the days, were very willing to adopt it. Like during the 17th to 18th century, as I told you, like we actually purchased a lot of firearms from European countries.
Right.
The prompt, you start low, start from low, go up. And it's a lot more stable and controlling that way. Feel the tip of the arrow with your index finger. Once you feel it, then maybe you got enough roulette. That's more consistent. Especially with the Vietnamese style, because it actually shines when you draw it down. That different? Yeah, use the better one. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's heavier pounded, so that is off. Yeah. Okay. A little bit like that. A little bit like that. Go low. Okay. Almost there. I use both arms. This one push, that one pull. Actually, I think that your front shoulder is a bit unstable. The front shoulder, you're pushing it forward. You're supposed to lean it back and drop it down. The front shoulder. Just traditional figure stand. Or in Vietnamese text, we have a stand that is neither the bar or ding. It is something in the middle. The middle of both. It is more like this, and you kind of shift your weight to the front foot, and it has actually give you more level. Stability.
Okay, let's try it.
Yeah.
Low. As you pull, go high. Show the blade. Okay. There we go.
I think the hardest part here is that we have to be our own pioneers. We have to teach ourselves along the way. Like for the Vietnamese historical researching landscape, actually people in the past few decades, actually they do a lot of historical research on historical events. But they have research to be very detailed on all of the big events. But like for the modern days thing, like for equipment, for clothing, for the way that people eat, the way people dress, or the way people fight, that part is kind of put out of the picture. So for us to dig into this part, we have to maybe start from zero, and we have to look at the piece of material that other people are constantly scrapped. Like that part with them is like, it's not nothing of important, but to be like a small piece of text, only a few characters, that could be like meaning a lot to us. Or even for archaeological side, so like for bows and arrows in Vietnam, like people have not used it for way too long, maybe like 200 or 300 years or more. So that like they kind of forgot of how it actually looks like. So actually we have many of the archaeological sites date back even 2,000 to 3,000 years ago. But then some of them that when they dug it up, only get some small piece of wood or small piece of bone or sinew that they don't know what it is, and they mistaken it for some trash. But actually that could be like a part of the bow limb or bow tip. That it can change the entirety of our perception on the Vietnam.
Do you find that military historians and academics in Vietnam have some heavy biases away from sort of hands-on experimentation? What would be, for day-to-day considerations and the day-to-day reality of the people in that time.
Actually, I think like that is not the problem only in Vietnam, but also in the entire world.
Yeah.
Like only for the last few decades, that even in China or in Europe, they start to look more into the day-to-day part of history.
Yes.
Like normally in the past, they all care about the big events or big characters that happen. That is like notable in history. But for the maybe like for the normal equipment, like say this string here, someone will just say this is a piece of jewelry. It has nothing to do of significance. But like when you practice archery, practice martial art, you see that okay, this is a piece of equipment that is vital for your technique, your skill.
For this one, you need rotate your hand. Yeah, to treat you more smoother really.
Let's start with this one, Fu Hao. So actually, this is the ring. Is
The oldest.
we make it to replicate the one that found in the tomb of Fu Hao lady from Shang Dynasty.
So it's kind of oldest thumb ring they ever found.
And only people that have learned the thing and try to experiment with it can only appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Would you say that your average Vietnamese club member or interested party is coming in here with the kind of knowledge that you have, or do they just look at it and they say, "Wow, they're wearing traditional clothing, they're shooting traditional bows. This looks cool. I want to try it out."
Yeah, well, like for our early days, when we first get together, of course, like that first group is going to be the most enthusiastic. Like even before everything like this happened, before we don't have any field and equipment, we still figure out a way to teach ourselves the technique and practice at home. And that kind of passion is only available for the first few generations of the group. And after that, people are more casual about things.
Right.
And what they come, as you already say, they will come for the fun part. They would try to look for something that's more interesting, more exciting for them. And what we are going to do then is not going to force things on them, but more like we slowly cultivate their knowledge and their interest in the thing. That maybe someday in the future they might take a more serious look into the thing, and maybe like they will help us along the way. We don't have to force others to share our own interests. Yeah,
Of course.
it has to come from within.
Absolutely. You know, when you try to force something, people will eventually reject it.
Oh wait, no. Sorry.
Put it back a little bit.
Oh, okay. So it's
Mình
tight.
to quá nó phát lên đồ cam
And then like that.
phát cái đồ cam ôm
Only your thumb touches. Oh. Oh, right. Like that.
All the finger.
Okay.
All the finger at the thumb.
Finger at my thumb like that. Okay.
Cái bộ cầm bọc phải quay phát lại đi, để vòng thế lại.
Go a little bit. Yeah, that's
Quay cả cái áo lại.
the thumb. Knock your arrow.
Trước khi quay thì
And the blood let it go.
quay trong phát.
And drop. Hey.
Nó rất xa đi.
Yeah, so I'm kind of here is the teacher.
Wow.
One more?
Professor there.
I think so. Wow.
What we're trying to do now is try to give the exposure to as much people as we can. So as Ben already told you, like since last year, we officially got work done with the University of the National University of Vietnam, and we put it into their curriculum of the traditional archery. And I think he has taught for like three generations of our students now. Which is pretty good for us for the exposure. Because even for the student, this is a mandatory physical education. But like maybe someday in the future, they might pick up this again and maybe find a love with it.
That's the hope. You know, coming from a background of traditional martial arts and folk fighting and appreciating martial history, military history, I find a lot of times, inspiring the next generation is one of the most important parts. You can be as amazing as you are at something, but unless you can inspire the next generation to also take it up, it becomes very hard to see it surviving beyond a certain amount of time. Is your goal to spread traditional archery, and especially Vietnamese traditional archery, in Vietnam as widely as possible, or is it more focused on creating a core of people that are very knowledgeable and very skilled in it to then descend it?
Actually, like what we're trying to do is more from the crowd up way. Like our work here is different from most other places, because normally we are trying to spread the knowledge of the old art, but we also have to like figure it out.
Yes.
We not only have to preserve it, we have to figure it out along the way. So what we are doing right now is we try to get things as close to the reality, the truth of the past as possible. And what I'm acknowledge of myself right now, that maybe like in my own lifetime, maybe I cannot spread it very far. But if in my lifetime we set up a solid foundation for it, maybe the next generation they will spread it.
Right.
So we're not so fussed about like trying to get as many people as possible at the moment. But we try to figure out the right way to do it. And maybe like the next generation, they will come to appreciate this layer. Yeah.
So it's build a very solid foundation for the other generations to be able to
Yeah.
build upon.
So like my friend who has already like maybe you know him, Mr. Nguyễn.
I might have seen him online.
Yeah. Actually, he got busy today because he got some family business to attend to. Otherwise, he should have came here this morning. So he told me one comparison of the Vietnamese path to the old knowledge is that like it is like building a castle on the sand. So if you try to build it fast and quick and build it big, but without a good foundation, it can be disappear very fast.
Yes.
So what we have to do right now is like try to keep it slow, but like steady, and also like have to tend to our own passion while we're at it. Because like this is not what we do in like 10 years time, but like in 20 to 30 years time. Easily.
Yes, for sure.
So what? Slow. So let's
It's interesting with the hornbow. I feel like it gets almost compared to a laminate. It feels like it gets almost smoother.
Yeah.
The more you draw,
The more you draw it. Yeah.
Actually, if for the hornbow, if you hold it in full draw for more than 1 second, the power is actually drop a bit.
So really, it should be a fast.
Yeah, it should be like very swift. Not like super fast, but like you got this swift.
One smooth motion.
Yeah.
Đầu to hay. Show the blades are rich, Yep. Try to reach the shoulder blades together, eh? Yeah, that's like when you do the black pull down.
Yeah.
Like on the machine.
Yeah.
Should be stabilized and fixed in position prior to the drawing.
So I'm still a little too tense.
Yeah, you're not tense, but you're moving it too much. So what I say is like you lock it in place first, and then when you draw, look at my shoulder. When you draw, it doesn't move that much. It's already locked in position. It's actually that what I learned from the gouging technique. That's the most crucial thing of that technique. It's not about.
Thank you so much for introducing Vietnamese archery, giving me some tips also, because I'm a little bit rusty at my own thumb archery technique. So today was really good for me to get back into it. I'm very inspired. I'm also inspired to someday get a hornbow because this is my first time shooting a hornbow and I've never felt anything like it before. Yeah, it's like this. It's like, you know, when you taste a certain level of sweet, nothing else tastes sweeter.
Yeah, you cannot come back
you
from
cannot
it.
go back from it. Now I'm just like, oh shit, this is too nice. This, by the way, is Lei Dynasty.
Yeah, later dynasty from 17th to 18th century.
Yeah, yeah. This is cool stuff. I've never experienced anything like this before, guys. So, for me at least, I come away, I'd say with both a deeper appreciation for traditional archery technology and technique, but also you and guys, the movement you guys are trying to not only initiate but sustain through your lives and hopefully many generations beyond. So thank you so much. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for joining me on my journey.